Hi everyone, and welcome to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I am making probably the absolute plainest soap that you will ever see me make. I am making it in my cylinder mold, and it is part one of another soap that I'm going to use this in another soap. So, I won't tell you what it is for right now, but I will tell you I'll be attaching the second part of the video to this, so you'll know in a minute what this is for. It's going to be just a light blue color. I'm going to use this Blue Waters Mica from Be Scented, and probably a little bit of titanium dioxide to make it a pale blue. And then I'm going to have just a little bit of white that I'm going to pour in there kind of sporadically. Real quick, I wanted to show you what my husband got me for Christmas. I thought this was so cute. He got me this license plate, and it says, "Beware of Bubbles, Handmade Soap Maker." I thought that was so cute. So this attaches, I guess, to your back, or to the front, or the back, I guess. Down here in this, where I live, you don't have to have two plates, you just have to have one on the back. So I guess it has to go on the one on the back. So I thought that was so cute. And then a new apron. Try not to get it in my oil, but show you what it says. It says Soap Making Goddess on it, with a few little cute bars of soap. This is just a white apron. It has pockets on the front. And then, I know I told you all I was going to be getting a new slab mold. Well, this is my new slab mold, and it came like the day before Christmas. And I had told my husband that I was getting a new mold so that I could make larger batches of soap. And he ordered me this one. I don't know if you can see it unless I were to zoom out, but it's like the exact same mold, like to the 1/2 inch. It's almost the exact same mold, and it's really heavy duty. They're both pretty much made the same. Of course, the one is wooden, and this one is more of a, I don't know what this is, to be honest with you, a heavy duty plastic maybe. He got it from Soaper's or soap making equipment, I think. I can't remember what he said. So I have two brand new slab molds to try out, but I'm going on vacation, so I won't be trying those until I get back. But I wanted to quick make this soap, and then I will show you when I upload the second part of this video, probably to the back of this one, because this one will be short, and then you'll see what I'm doing with it. But I hope you guys all had a great holiday, however you may celebrate. Alright, I'm just going to pour a tiny bit of this off for white. And then this is going to be my blue. I might have to add more blue, but let's actually mix the white up first. That makes more sense. welcome to Yellow Cottage Soapery. And today joining me on the camera is my daughter Mackenzie.
Hi.
And we're trying it kind of a little bit from a different angle because I always want to make my videos better if I can, but I don't have a camera that comes out, so it's hard for me to see if I'm in the camera view or not. I need to get a better camera, I guess.
So in other words, I'm standing on a chair because I'm really short.
So she's standing on a chair so she can watch and make sure that I'm in the screen. But I'm excited to make this soap. It was something when I was laying in bed and couldn't sleep, I thought I would try. The first part of the video shows that I made just this round cylinder soap. And what I did was cut it down the middle. You can see it has a little white in it. Now this is supposed to go, this is going to be like the inside of a rainbow soap that I'm going to make. So I got a little bit of mica on there I need to wipe off.
What's that?
What's mica?
Yeah.
The colors. I don't know what mica is, silly. There's all these colors everywhere.
Oh.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me move this so I can show you what I'm going to do. This mold, these fit perfectly, so I cut this down the middle, and I'm going to lay it in here.
Oop.
Oh, great. What are you doing?
It lowered even more. Okay.
Just don't be moving it and making people dizzy.
Well, I'm not trying to.
Okay, so if you can see, I have this lined up. It fits almost perfectly in this mold. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay, so now I've got all of my colors mixed up, the colors of the rainbow.
You don't have to bring them over, I'll just zoom in over to them.
Alright, let me just tell them what colors I'm using. I'm using Tangerine Dream for matte oils. I am using Pot of Gold for matte oils for the yellow. The purple is Magic Purple Mica from Be Scented.
So mica is a purple color?
These are all micas.
Oh.
Except for some are oxides, but they're all colorants. This is Vibrance Blue from Nurture Soap. This was a sample I got of Red Orange from Wholesale Supplies Plus. And I have a little Hollywood Pink in case I need to add a little bit to it because I didn't have a ton of it. And then the green is the Green Vibrance Mica from Nurture Soap. So those are the colors I'm going to use for the rainbow. So I've got these in the bottom. The first thing I'm going to do is move my mess. And I'm soaping in my jammies, my Snowman Fuzzy jammies. Mackenzie's in her jammies. I don't think either one of us have gotten dressed in the past 2 days.
I don't get dressed unless I absolutely have to.
We're on break. We're on Christmas break, so we are jammying it. And my t-shirt says...
Want me to go over to it? Or?
No. It says, what's it say?
My wife's a hot nurse.
My wife's a hot nurse. It's my husband's t-shirt. I should put my apron on in case he comes home. He'll be like, what, you don't like the apron I got you for Christmas?
Then go put it on.
I don't want to take the time to do it because I've already been fooling around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix this up.
Well, it's only been 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so I put my kaolin clay in there because I have a bag of it, and although I don't love it, I'm going to use it up. I'm adding my lye solution. I think I'm soaping around 90 degrees. I didn't let it cool all the way down. And my fragrance, by the way, is Breezes and Sunshine from Nature's Garden. Smell it. Doesn't it smell lovely?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it, or are you just saying yeah?
I like it. I'm just used to smelling soap stuff.
It's a really pretty fragrance, and it doesn't speed up trace or anything like that, so and I thought it was a good one to do for a rainbow soap. So what are we going to name this? Oh, I got to add my cream. Oh, it's in the bucket.
Are you asking me, or are you asking for them to comment a name idea?
Anybody can comment, but I'm asking you.
Is it just like the shapes of a rainbow, like rainbow colors and stuff, like in the arc of a rainbow?
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm hoping it comes out like You know, like this is the sky, and I'm putting the colors in order on top of it. I'm adding my fragrance to this, so I don't have to worry about doing it because I have 6 colors I'm mixing up. Plus, I want to leave a little bit for like of the blue and the white for the top.
What about like path to gold? Because like at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold.
Yeah, but I don't have any gold in there.
Well, you said that the yellow's name is Well, I didn't say it's a, like.
Oh, the yellow was pot of gold.
Yeah, but like it's the path to gold. It's not the actual gold. I don't know.
All right, let's see if I can do this without making a mess. I want to do equal amounts, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and add some, and then I can go back and add some more, but I want to make sure I get enough in each. And I have to leave a little bit for the sky on the top and clouds. Yes, I pre-mix colors. Can you believe it? I don't normally do that.
Well, there's a lot of colors.
Yeah, I just decided to be crazy and pre-mix them.
I think
wild,
how you were talking about how you wanted to film them, I think it would be better because the light is over here, so it's like you're shadowing over everything.
Unless, I know.
Unless
my
you want to get like
lighting is
a
not
light.
good. When we move, I'm setting up my soaping area. I'm going to call it a studio because I think that sounds cool.
That does sound cool.
But our lighting is hopefully going to be better. I'm trying to improve those things, but
well, if you like maybe clear off the shelf right here and put like a light, I don't know, or just take it down for when you're filming and just put a light right there. Maybe that would help.
I'm going to leave that soap, the rest of that soap right there, and do nothing with it right this second. I'm going to mix these up, but then I wrote down the order of a rainbow. Where'd it go? My piece of paper. Right here. So you'll have to tell me what goes first, but let me mix these up and then we can.
Do I go from the top to bottom?
Yep. Yeah. What's wrong with this? It doesn't... There. One.
That doesn't cross-contaminate colors when you do that?
Well, if you go from lightest to darkest, you're usually good. And even if there's a little bit on your thing, yeah, it's no big deal. Unless, like, that's why sometimes I've been silly and done something and then wanted to go back and do white. In that case, I either get my other stick blender or wash this one off. You want to be a soap maker?
I don't know.
I remember when my mom was making it back in the day. I had 0 interest in it, like none.
Well, it's not that I'm not interested in it, it just...
These colors are fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah.
I decided not to go for a red. I wanted a...
Pinky.
Yeah.
Soft color.
Who says it has to be red?
Well, an actual rainbow has red, so whoever...
Well, I mean, yes, but in fact, we should start pouring them, and I can mix those up before I pour them. So tell me what color is first. Look at that, turns to... I hate green. Green and I do not get along. Look, this looks like an avocado.
Well, maybe if you add more green dye, or coloring, just a little bit more.
I think I'm going to have to add yellow.
Yellow to lighten it up.
Yeah, it does this, but I wonder if... You know what? It does change back at sometimes, but... Oh, yes! I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's just
I need to get you a little baby spoon. Actually, we have baby spoons.
Oh, the ones that we get from the Japanese restaurant. When you get ice cream, I always say to the waiter or waitress, "Can I take this little spoon?" They're so cute. And they always say yes. I'm not even going to deal with this grain right now because I believe it will turn back. I'm having faith.
Baby spoon.
Yay! I love those little things.
I always wonder what you use it for because when I'm unloading the dishwasher, I'll see it and like, what is she using it for?
Well, yogurt.
Yeah.
You can use it for...
Yeah, go big or go home for me.
Use the big tablespoon?
Yeah.
Serving spoon?
No, the one that we use to serve corn.
Oh, for gosh sake. That has the slots in it?
No, we have a bigger... No, what do we use it for? I think it's mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me what color first?
Purple.
All right, purple. See, I want to pour this, and I want it to... See, you know what? It's gonna... it'll be okay.
Are you trying to, like... Oh, I see what you're doing.
It might get weird on the sides, though.
Well, maybe you can just trim off the sides, because I don't think it'd be very big. Right?
I hope I have enough to, like, actually show the color.
I'm sure it will, because it's a pretty dark color.
Well, when you think about it, the bands on a rainbow are really, really thin.
Yeah, so either way, as long as it's visible, it doesn't have to be like a thick block, otherwise it kind of loses its authenticity.
You said authenticity. See, the problem is, see how it's going down in? So I'm not going to have my arc that I was hoping for.
Well, maybe if you had made the little half circles a tiny bit smaller, so that way they don't fill the bottom all the way.
I should have filled it with white underneath before I put the color in.
Well, you didn't know how something...
Oh, poop. This isn't going to work right, because it's got...
Well, just keep going, I guess.
Okay, what color's next?
Blue.
Blue? See?
You never know, it might work out really cool.
Sometimes that happens, but I always think when I plan something, it doesn't turn out like I plan.
Well, it's kind of like a science experiment. You have to do trial and error until you get it correct or how you want it.
Yeah, so
I
do. I experiment a lot, and I try new things, and...
So you're a soapatist.
The soapista.
Soapology.
See, it's not going to work, but that's alright. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it.
You could always do it again, so this can just be like... Well, it might turn out really neat. Just like glitter, that usually fixes it.
Glitter?
Yeah, you add glitter to everything.
Well, it's got a lot of fun colors, and it's still going to be rainbow colors.
But Mom, I already have glitter all over my sleeves, and I haven't even touched anything.
You can't come in the soap room and not get glitter.
I know.
I always say to Mark, honey, you have glitter under your nose.
I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but... Oh yeah, you can see some of the glitter.
Where?
I just showed my sleeve and like some glitter showed on the camera.
Oh, well this is kind of
Green is next.
poopy. Hold on, I gotta kind of spread it out a little bit.
The blue is really pretty.
Yeah, I like the blue. Alright. You know what? I'm really weird. Because, see, this is what I use a little spoon for. Now I can't use it to eat with.
You can't wash it?
You can't, I don't do that. If it's in the soap room, it's in the soap room. What's next?
Green.
Ugly green?
Yes, ugly green.
Okay,
It might make the blue stand out even more, even if the green isn't that pretty.
I have faith that it'll turn back to the vibrance green that I was...
Oh, so in love with.
Yep.
Right.
You know, this is how weird I am.
Sometimes you'll pour and other times you'll slop it on.
No.
Oh.
These little cylinder things I made that are in the bottom. You know, we're supposed to be like the arc under the, or whatever, under the, to make it look like a rainbow shape.
Mm-hmm.
This is how weird I am, because when soap gets poured, it gets really, really hot. It goes through like a gel phase, unless you prevent that. But that's a whole nother thing that only soap makers know. But
Only soap makers.
I don't prevent gel, so most of all my soaps do go through gel, which means they get really, really hot in the center. And then it kind of works its way out, and it's, but the temperature gets really hot, and that's the lye reacting with your oils and making soap. So I was like, oh, these poor little cylinder molds, they have to go through this whole process all over again.
Tragic.
Isn't that, aren't I weird?
Well, it's just kind of like me when I was a kid. I would always feel bad if not all my stuffed animals were on the bed. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I left you out. You can come up too.
I know. And you know, we have a radio station. It's Kid Craddock in the morning. I hope I can say that on here. I don't know. But that's what we listened to for years. And They have this bit that they do. It's, does that make me crazy? When the people call in. Huh? Did you say mom?
Yeah.
Because I was singing.
Yeah.
And you call in and you know, like weird things, like OCD things and all that.
She's gonna go drop it, so.
I'm dropping like it's hot. Ooh.
Mom, please.
Am I embarrassing you?
No.
Okay, what's next?
Yellow.
But yeah, people call in and say really crazy things, so.
There's something I was gonna say, but I forgot. Oh, are you gonna do a what I got for Christmas video?
I kind of mentioned it on the beginning of this video, but the one that I made last night when I did the...
That yellow's pretty.
Yeah. I did. I showed what I got last night. But you know what I think a fun video would be that we could do? Me, you, and Lindsay? How well do you know your mom?
Well, considering I've lived with you for 16 years, I don't think that'll be very hard.
Yeah, but how would we get questions? We'd have to come up with questions.
I'm sure there's a tag or something that already have questions, unless the people watching this video have any questions that they want to think of.
Yeah, like how well do you know?
Well, how about how well
your
you know
mom?
us?
No.
That would be fair.
It's got to be about me. Why can't it be about me?
We have a narcissist over here.
I am not a narcissist.
I know. Well, that comment was really narcissistic.
It was.
Can I get a round of applause from able to say that without getting tongue-tied? Narcissistic.
Yay.
There's so many words I can't say.
But I think it would be fun, don't you?
Yeah. Just as long as I know everything.
Yeah, we have to find out how to do that because I think it would be funny and silly. And those videos show more of our silly personalities because we are very silly people. All right, what's next?
Orange. You and Mark could do a who is more likely to.
Yeah.
Like you guys hold up the name of who you think would be most likely to do something. That'd be kind of cute.
Most likely to do, like what kind of things?
Who would be most likely to
force the other to do
a video
zip lining in Costa Rica when they're actually scared to death but don't tell you. That's Mark.
Yeah. Or just like who's more likely to buy, I don't know, just questions like that. And
cookies?
You just hold up the name card. It's kind of like a game that they play at weddings, I think. Oh, that'd be Dad.
What, cookies?
Yeah.
Well,
Dad has a cookie belly.
I'm sure everybody wants everybody to know.
Yeah, they need to know.
Is this cutting into your you time?
I've been having you time for like 3 days, but...
Well, get ready to have no internet, no Wi-Fi, no phone.
Well, I can still have my phone, and it just doesn't have internet or Wi-Fi.
No, Grandma said when we get to the cabin...
Grandma goes to bed at like 10.
It doesn't matter. All phones get turned off and it's put in a box. That's what Aunt Jenny told Maris, or my niece, your cousin. And she's like, no way, Grandma wouldn't say that.
Grandma wouldn't.
But
I'm gonna just
we are not there to do that. We are there to do the exact opposite of that.
Well,
so if I don't reply to any comments for the week coming up, I will when I get back, because I always love to reply to people, and I always love the people that leave such sweet comments. I have not had any haters on there. See, am I going to get it now because I said that?
Maybe. You set yourself up, Mama.
Everyone has been so sweet. And I love sweet people. Okay, what color? The only one I have
really
left?
just ask that?
I was just seeing if you're paying attention.
Kinda.
We're not going to be able to cut this till tomorrow, and I really would like to know what it looks like.
I'm probably just gonna like have the portable DVD player and just be watching my shows. I can't say that because that'd be copyright now, wouldn't it?
Don't say it. Yeah, I gotta do all the driving. I get so sleepy driving.
Oh, that's right, because Mark's not coming with us. Wait.
He is, but he's not going the day we're going. So I got to drive, and I have this issue where when we drive home to New York, it's about 13 or 14 hours, depending on what time of day you leave and going through Washington. But I used to do it with you and Lindsay when you were little.
Which is probably
And
a nightmare.
our two dogs, our two Bichons.
I remember that.
And, oh, it's no problem. I would do it. Now, I can't drive an hour and I'm ready to fall asleep. So we're going to have to get out and, like, do jumping jacks and...
Well, you can do jumping jacks.
Well, you and Lindsay lounge in the back.
No. Lindsay lounges in the back and then I get a door.
Yeah, she does.
Speaking of which, Lindsay gets to sit in the front, so for once I can have the back seat, because I never get the back seat.
Okay, now I've got to mix this up. Did you forget about it?
Maybe.
I didn't. I'm going to use this other stick blender. I'm going to... I've got a lot of dishes to clean.
Mom, can Lindsay get the front seat?
I'm going to do this and do a tiny bit of white, like little cloudy poos.
Did you just say cloudy poo?
Uh-huh. Well, now I've got to use this in here because you brought it in here.
You're welcome. See, isn't it so much easier than having it go splat?
No.
Well then,
Okay.
tough luck.
We're mixing the white first. Is it? I hate it when there's not enough because it's like kind of pointless.
Do you have a miniature? Don't you have a miniature one?
I do.
Well, what's the point of buying it if you're not going to use it?
Alright, just to make you happy, I'll try it.
It's so cute. Is it on? It's so
Hear it?
It's so quiet. Imagine doing it in a huge tub like that with that. That'd be funny. It's quiet.
I know, but I gotta make sure it gets mixed up because titanium dioxide can show little white spots if you don't mix it real good. And I didn't pre-mix this, I just went and poured it in, so. Come on, little buzzer. It slows down. Look how fast it is now. You put it in and it's like super slow.
So it's like me ready to do homework, like I'm all gung-ho ready, and then all of a sudden, no.
Nope, no. What a mess I made. That's a beautiful blue, but I need to add a little bit more because otherwise it's going to look funny because it's not going to match the sky of the bottom. Even though I'm probably going to cut it and be like, what in the world is this? I still think that's a little darker, don't you?
I don't remember what the cylinders look like.
I do. It's darker. It's too dark. A little bit more. Okay. That sound.
Sure. Well, I hear it at night.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is an in the pot swirl with this look at all the bubbles I incorporated in there. What a mess. I'm going to do, with the white, I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. You know what that is?
Re-swirl while it's still in the pot.
You're about to find out. Okay, so.
You're not going to tell me if I was right or not?
You're right.
Sweet.
Okay, so if I pour this, I do like
This stretches like
here,
Greek god right here.
Here. Here. And then I gotta scrape it. Hold on.
Scraping is such a weird word.
What do you mean?
It sounds really gross. Like I'm gonna scrape that off or...
You're so goofy.
Well, I got it from you.
Oh.
I think I got my puns from Dad. Dad has really bad puns.
And they're not very punny, are they?
He thinks they're hilarious.
Okay, you go like woo woo around. You just do whatever you want, but don't do it too much because it won't. You'll just end up mixing your color in, and then it won't. You won't see it. So
basically, you just did a really bad blending job.
Okay, can you see what I'm doing?
Maybe. maybe. The battery, I think, is not doing too good.
I just put a brand new one in.
Well, it's on like one little... Oh, that's not the battery. My bad.
Look at how pretty this blue is. Oh man, I'm filling the mold up way too much. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to set up so I can mound it a little bit because it's going to just go everywhere if I don't. So we're going to pause and be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Why lamb?
Okay guys, I am back the next day to cut this rainbow soap that I made. And as you can see, the red turned orangish and the orange turned kind of peach, which that's no big deal. But this is how the end turned. Just cut the end off so you could see. So my intention was for this to be like the sky that you see behind a rainbow. And I wanted the colors to, you know, go in an arc like a rainbow would. I'm not sure exactly how I could accomplish that now, seeing how this is. But now I'm wishing this was like yellow, like the sun. I think that would have been pretty. So it is definitely not what I was hoping for, but it gives me a couple of ideas of how I could maybe do it in the future and make it so the colors are more of a rainbow. It still turned out pretty and it still smells really good. So I'll go ahead and cut a couple pieces, but they're pretty much all going to be the same. I'm trying to get all this soap cut so I can leave for vacation and not leave any of it uncut. So I want to really get it on my curing rack. So it's pretty, just, you know, the colors are a little off. And the design is not what I intended, but I'm always up for trying something and trying to tweak it to get it to be better next time. I like how that you can see the white in that. It's like kind of supposed to be clouds. So if you figure that, you know, look like an actual rainbow, I think that would have been so pretty. So I'm going to post a couple videos, edit and post them before I leave for my vacation. And then I won't be posting any for a little bit, a week or more. Probably longer than that. And if you leave comments and I don't reply, it's only because I don't have cell service in the mountains where I'm going. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.